What's up, everybody? This is Gina Ifoe, the one and only African superstar. I'm out here, Accra, Ghana, chilling at the pool. And I wanted to deliver a changing the narrative. And the subject is, it is okay for the diaspora to turn their back on the West. Actually, when I was coming into Accra a couple days ago, I was just having, a myriad of thoughts, and I was thinking about how fortunate I have been to make this pilgrimage, of sorts, and all the wonderful, beautiful relationships that I have made, all the connections. I mean, just the things that I've seen. It has just been such an enriching experience in my life. And, I want to encourage other people that are in the diaspora who their life is not looking the way that they want it, regardless of the level of input that they're putting in. They're not taking it away. Areas where I just perpetually struggle in the West, and have always struggled as a youth, to a young adult, to, a senior woman, a professional, a student, a wife, divorce, everything. Like, it just never alleviates. And I think a lot of it just has to do with us being displaced. And I think to respond to that, it's okay for us to say, you know what, the West is not it for us. It's not meeting the standards. It's not meeting the requirements. We're not happy. Our lives are not fulfilled. Guys, I have to be honest with you. I know a lot of times, like, religion and stuff like that has promoted us to be patient and wait for our life. But the truth is, we don't know how much life we have. We don't know how much time we have. And if that's the case, then why should we waste any considerable amount, especially prospectively speaking? Like, we know that it's not improving. We've already spent 3 or 4 decades of our life, and things are not improving. How much more time are you going to invest in that? Because of the propaganda, people tend to just really believe that their only options are in the West, and that is what's supposed to make them happy, and that's what makes them happy, or whatever. And it's not true. It's almost like one size fits all clothing. One size does not fit all. One size does not fit all. What's acceptable for one person may not be acceptable for the next. Like, it's okay. And for those of you that are really struggling with that, especially people that are African migrants, you're just struggling with the reality of, okay, I've done this trip to America, or I'm living in Europe, and I should be satisfied. My life should be good. I'm privileged. I have an opportunity. I should be. And even some of your friends will tell you that you're ungrateful. Some of your friends will be like, I wish I was the one that had that opportunity. I wish I was the one that was abroad. I wish I was that. I've heard people say that to me here sometimes when I'm talking to them, telling them what it's really like. And they say, well, I trade places with you in a minute. And I'm like, look, go for it. Because a lot of the things that have happened to me in that environment are like, they have caused irreversible psychological effects. I know I'm a lot more guarded. I mean, many of you guys comment on how free I am when I'm here in Africa, how I'm smiling, I'm liberal. I'm released from a lot of pressures that I deal with on a regular basis in the Western environment. So I just wanted to sit down and talk to you. I've only been here in Ghana for 2 days, and I mean, it's just like, the change is night and day. I look forward to the time when I don't have to return back. I look forward to waking up every day to the sun, warm weather. I was thinking, like, damn, like, especially yesterday, like, I literally would not have done, I wouldn't have had that kind of day in the UK. I wouldn't have had that kind of day where, you're just chilling, and then one thing turns to another, turns into another. Today, I'm going to link up with Nappy Briggs and make some videos with him for his channel. And then, my makeup artist texts me like, oh, what are you doing? I'm like, let's go out later for ice cream. You know what I'm saying? My day is about to get lit all the way again. It's a Monday. It's just... I love that. I love the fact that people have time I love the fact that people cultivate relationships here. Yesterday I spent my day with a lot of people that I had never met before, and it was so fluid how we got along. And again, these are the kind of things that I'm saying. If you are that kind of person, like I'm a community person, and I love Black people, I can't seemingly like connect with that element in my Western environment. You know, maybe some of you have mastered the art, but I just really, I'm not inept in any way by saying, I can't do it in the West. I'm just being honest. And I'm the kind of person, like, I exert maximum effort. Those of you that know, follow me on this channel, you see my journey, you know that I am a maximum effort kind of woman. I don't half-heartedly do anything. So my efforts in the West have been wholehearted. If I wholeheartedly do something and I continue to pursue it after a while, because we're talking about this has been a dynamic I've been dealing with for decades now, and you're still not making any fruit, then considering your broader options is a wise choice. So big shout outs to the African Superstar family. Thank you guys so much for not being mad at me for hiding that I was coming to Ghana. But you have to admit, the surprise videos were lit. The video where I got nappy yesterday was, you guys can watch the videos and it's hilarious and it's funny. But to be in that moment, oh my God, it was priceless. I got him so good. He was just completely shocked. We laughed, we had so much fun. It was great. So please do forgive me for this infraction as well as future infractions, because I don't tend to advertise my travels except for in certain occasions, because I do like to provide that suspense. I like to provide the kind of media that I would want to have. So if I have my favorite YouTuber, I love when they do stuff like that. It's just like, oh, it's so exciting. So yeah, anyway, it's turning up here, as you can see. Monday morning, people are coming out to the pool. So anyway, until we meet again, stay Black and true. If you ain't Black, just stay true.